Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your August Love Tarot reading. So Sagittarius, we are looking at whatever you need to know at this time, whatever needs to come out, either regarding your love life or your love situation. Just going to take it as it comes. So please do keep that in mind. We have the Mother Mary Oracle here. So we're going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general collective reading. But welcome in Sagittarius, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Inside Tarot. And Sagittarius, if this reading resonates for you, there'll be an extended reading and I'll talk about that at the end of this reading. So let's see what we have here. Our Lady of the Whispering Heart, and we have 2, and 2s are about choices, decisions, partnerships, and unities. Our Lady of Divine Presence, we have 14, which is 5, which is about change. Our Lady of the Star Blossom, we have 20, which is another 2. And Our Lady of Nourishment, we have 34, which is 7. And 7 is divinely guided spiritual energy, but it can be a little bit challenging. So what I see here, Sagittarius, is there's definitely a wish for something to blossom. Definitely whispering of the heart. So definitely there's feelings developing with you and another person. Definitely is happening now because we do have divine presence. So this is someone around you right now. And we have nourishment here. So, you know, this is about taking care of oneself. So make sure you're not getting too engrossed in your feelings for this person and your, you know, make sure you're just taking care of yourself, right? So you don't want to give all your energy over to somebody else, basically is what I see here. But, I mean, we do have Star Blossom. So, you know, star in the tarot is, you know, about wish dreams coming true, divinely guided energy, balance, things meant to be, faith, hope, optimism, healing. So there's that wish for love to blossom, right? It's starting to grow here. But always remember to take care of yourself as well. So let's see where this is going, Sagittarius. All right, so we have the Radiant Wise Tarot here to do your reading. And I will mention the signs as I see them, so it can be signs and charts people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. All right, Sagittarius. So what is going on, Sagittarius? Queen of Pentacles. Justice reverse. 6 of Swords. I feel like somebody's at a distance here. Yeah, something is not manifesting, not happening. Something is blocked. Oh boy. Now it feels like somebody could be still in another situation. Now we do have Justice reverse. Justice can mean divorce, legalities, things of that nature. Could also mean soul contracts, things meant to be, balance. It's kind of like my universal law and order card, but also I feel like with it in reverse that somebody is stuck at a distance. That's why there's nothing happening and there's a very blocked, indecisive energy. Pentacle people can be married, committed elsewhere. It also could be a work situation. Pentacles, you know, work, money, career. In Justice reverse, kind of is like an unfair situation. 6 of Swords could be, you know, keeping distance from each other. Nothing can happen and the energy is a block. So it could be 2 ways. It's a work situation that can't happen. Somebody's at a distance going through a long drawn out divorce and there's nothing happening either that way. It could be all of the above as well. Let's see what's at the bottom. Definitely, this is you, Sagittarius, with Temperance reverse. Things are just a little bit out of alignment right now, unbalanced for this to happen. Still kind of a soulmate energy though. Probably in no contact or communication with this person, with the High Priestess. Definitely there's some conflicting things going on. Probably revolving around either work, money, career, or somebody's commitment or marriage, right? But see, the Empress here, this could be you. wants success, victory, and that offer to come in, but it's in limbo. So you see, there's the star. That's what we wish, hope, desire, right? It's kind of like wanting this to happen, but knowing there's a situation at hand that's blocking it, right? Oh boy. Let's see. We got Capricorn, Libra, and Gemini, Virgo. All right. What else does Sagittarius need to know? Knight of Wands, that's you, Sagittarius. Four of Cups, reverse. I feel like you know how you feel. The Four of Cups, reverse, you definitely want to take action. Like you want this to move forward with this person. You're ready to go. You're ready to go, but they're not, right? Not right now anyway. Yeah, things up in the air, right? Just a lot going on. Chariot. It definitely could be distance. That could also be something moving forward. Eight of Cups, okay. So there's definitely distance here. Definitely Six of Swords, Chariot, and the Eight of Cups. Let's see, we got Cancer, Sag right there with the Knight. Let's see what's on the bottom. Definitely not a happy situation, right? Ten of Cups reverse. Four of Swords reverse, though, does get up and take action. Definitely for some, it could be a work situation. Maybe a lot of flirting, those romantic feelings, you know, knowing you kind of feel the same about each other. But it's a sabotaging factor here at play. So something would have to come to an end, meaning somebody would have to leave if it's a job situation, unfortunately. Or, you know, transfer or, you know, something like that. If that's a situation. So if it's not that, then someone has to leave their other commitment for this to work. But let's see, we got Sag and Cancer here. So let's see, okay, what was I going to ask here? Let's see how this is going to work out, like what's happening here. Four of Pentacles, yep, holding back. What else do we need to know? Emperor. Oh, yeah, the Emperor is holding back. Strength, but it is a strong connection, right? You felt it, you feel it. This overcoming, so something could be overcome here. A strong connection cannot be denied. Soul contracts, past lives. Maybe taking the lead after holding back. Definitely you have not dated. You're definitely not together either. The Three of Cups reverse. But there's that connection, right? So the strong connection is there. Two of Cups and the Strength card. So Aries and Leo. This also has a line on it right there, which gives me Leo vibes. All right, what's at the bottom? Ooh, toxic situation. Somebody's okay. So if somebody's still committed in another situation, it definitely can be very, very toxic here. The Devil. But I mean, we do have the Nine of Cups, which can be a single energy. You know, this person's alone, indulging, happy, fulfilling energy with an offer. So I think Death card too is an ending, but also transformation, a new beginning, and a pathway opens up. So I'm feeling like once their situation comes to an end here, that they will make some sort of offer. I mean, you see it right there. They could also, if it's a work situation, they may not even like the position they're in, even though, say you work together and they're higher up, or you are, somebody feels like the position they have is very toxic. It's not great. So somebody could be leaving that, either transferring, getting another job or something, which will open up. A pathway is going to be opened. Either someone's going to leave a job position, transfer, change, so it'll work out, or they're leaving their situation, or maybe you are, somebody leaving their situation, another commitment, and then pursuing this. So it could go either way, really. Even the Emperor could be a business owner, entrepreneurial leader. Maybe someone's going to work for themselves now, self-employed. Okay. Let's see. What else does Sagittarius need to know? What else does Sagittarius need to know? Three of Pentacles. So things are going to slowly start working out. Yeah, it's kind of a slow change here. The Tower. Still big changes, things happening. It's just a little bit slower. And then we have the Hermit, which is a single energy. Definitely, there could be some distance here. You know, kind of keeping to oneself till things settle down, right? Yeah, toxic situations either change, right? Otherwise, it's still a little bit stuck here. Till the toxic situation changes. So, the job situation or somebody's committed situation, right? But I do get a single energy here. Either way, that works out for you. But we have Aries, Capricorn, Virgo. All right, let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the wheel is a little bit stuck. This is Sagittarius energy. You know, things aren't moving forward right now. Somebody is still not single yet. But, I mean, I do see it happening. It's just very slow moving, yeah. Knight of Pentacles here. But see, there's going to be an offer here with the Page of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. So there's some struggling going on. But there's a new beginning in love right there with the Ace of Cups. Right? So it is going to happen. The wheel's just a little bit stuck and still until things transform or shift, right? So we're going to do one more row, Sagittarius, with clarifiers, and then we'll talk about the extended. But if this does resonate, please do like, comment, hype, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. Help push the reading out. Be greatly appreciated. So let's see. Yeah, so yeah, that just flew out. So there's definitely going to be a new beginning in love here, or beginning in love. Okay, so someone is in a very slow moving energy here. Knight of Swords reverse. Slowest knight becoming the fastest knight. King of Swords could be somebody divorced, widowed, maybe been through some legal issues. But it's very slow moving, but it's still coming in. Communication. A start in love here with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's just not the right time right now, but it will be soon. Temperance reverse. Yeah, so there's kind of like we got to plan this carefully, right? Kind of avoid the situation until things are aligned the right way. Unfortunately, it kind of has to be that way. But we have Gemini, Aquarius, Sag. Let's keep going here. Oh, exciting new beginning. There you go. Yeah, it's not happy right now, you know, because when you want to be with someone you love, it's, you know, not a great feeling. But there's too many conflicting things at play. All things will balance out. All things will heal. Right? So, you know, this definitely is about balance, healing, wish fulfillment, things meant to be, alignment. The faith, hope, optimism, and you got the star right there. It's just a hiccup right now, temporary limbo, but soon sadness, loss, regrets will be over, and everything will work out. The Eight of Pentacles. Again, some of you may work with this person, right? That's why you're not connected with the Lovers reverse. So it's, you know, very confusing. 7 of Cups. But somebody could have children. I didn't feel like this was a past person, or maybe you have known this person and it just recently turned romantic. I mean, it could be that too. But look at that romance coming in, moving forward. Right? Even though there's no communication right now, you know, love and romance is still blossoming between you, energetically anyway. Soon all stresses will be, will go away. My throat, oh my God. Death, endings, and new beginnings. 4 of Wands, stability, a stable romantic invitation here. Someone's hiding a lot of love, holding back the love until that pathway opens up, and then they can take a leap of faith. So that's definitely, you know, it's just a block or a challenge right now. We definitely see that. Endings and new beginnings maybe coming from a distance, exciting communication. But we definitely do see love blossoming and moving forward eventually. Eventually. We got Scorpio here. All right. So, Sag, we're going to go in the extended now. If this resonates for you, down below in the description box, you can find my Patreon. You could do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop's in the description box as well. Many readings to choose from. Also down in the description box are my other 2 tarot channels if you'd like to check those out as well. In the extended, we're going to look at, you know, can we kind of get more information on how this is coming together, when, what does it look like here now moving forward. I mean, we definitely see it beginning and it moving forward, but see if we can get more information on that, and then what it looks like moving forward. Advice, guidance, just a deeper look. Again, if you're interested in that, it's all down below. We have another tarot deck, another closing oracle deck as well for that. So if I see you over there, Sag, or if this is where it ends for you, either way, wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.